Australia keep the T20I series alive with victory in Guwahati delivered through another Maxwell special. Haven't we seen a few of those in the last month or two in India? And Maxwell, playing his last game of this tour before flying back home, delivered something outstanding yet again. Australia needed 157 in just over 14 overs when he walked in to bat. For that rest of the chase, his Aussie batters scored 45 or 40 balls, but it didn't matter because Maxwell had taken off. Not too different from how he'd taken off against Netherlands, where he hit the fastest ever 100 in World Cup history, or indeed that knock against Afghanistan, the miracle in Mumbai, which we'll never forget. Now, as good as Maxwell was, you have to underscore the errors that India made towards the end of that chase from Australia. And there were quite a few. The biggest one, of course, the absence of that sixth bowler. Suryakumar Yadav had to contend with Prasidh Krishna having gone for 39 in his first two overs. He also had to deal with bowling 8 overs of spin through Bishnoi and Akshar Patel in the presence of dew in Guwahati. And while the first 7 of those spin overs had been exceptional, Akshar Patel was handed the very difficult task of having to bowl the 19th over. That went for plenty. And Prasidh Krishna bowled the 18th and the 20th. Those went for runs as well. And India have to think about this is why you always bring up that sixth bowler. We brought it up before the series. I'm sure we'll be bringing it up again and again. Was there an opportunity to have bowled one odd over for Tilak Verma or Yashasvi Jaiswal somewhere earlier in the innings? Among the errors, also Ishan Kishan in the 19th over, one that he'd like to forget soon. He had that stumping, which resulted in a no ball. That free hit went for six, and then the four byes of the last ball of the 19th over. How costly was that in India's case? What all of this meant was that a special effort from Ruturaj Gaikwad earlier in the day went in vain. But we have to look back at Ruturaj Gaikwad's innings because it was an exceptional one. One for its acceleration. He made 21 of his first 21 balls, but then smashed 102 of the remaining 36 to finish 123 of 57. He was the single-handed reason behind India scoring 222. Also worth noticing how he took on the bowlers. If you look at the split, Gaikwad took 24 of 24 balls against Behrendorff, Ellis, and Kane Richardson, but the remaining 33 balls, which he faced of Aaron Hardy, Tanveer Sangha, and Glenn Maxwell, he smashed for 99. So an exceptional knock, almost the perfect templated innings that a T20 opener looks to play, and that will only increase the headaches for India's selectors when they start narrowing down who India's best openers are for T20Is. On a day where 440 plus runs were scored, we have to save the last takeaway for a truly brilliant bowling spell. Jason Behrendorff's 4 overs in this run fest went for just 12 runs, and he also took the wicket of Yashasvi Jaiswal. The remaining 16 overs that India batted, they scored 210 for 2. So to concede 12 runs in 4 in this kind of a game, that spell from Behrendorff truly stands out. Continues his love affair with Guwahati. He played a T20I here 7 years ago, and he'd taken 4 for 21 in that one. And instantly, his return, he had missed the second T20I, was a point of difference in the Australian bowling attack as they managed to keep the series alive going into game number 4.